How's it going, guys? Welcome on back to the channel. Now, have you ever sat there on YouTube and come across a video that's just sparked so much nostalgia and childhood memories? Well, recently I did. A fellow YouTuber and retro enthusiast going by the name of SEGA Head did a video titled My SEGA Memories. Now this absolutely took me back in time to a lot of memories I had myself from games that I wanted, either couldn't get my hands on or were just an absolute nightmare. I just felt as though there was a waste of money and there was not really much I could do back in the days, but this video was great. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I will leave a link in the description below. Make sure you go and I would recommend actually checking that out before you're watching this one. So pop over there, drop SEGA Head a subscribe and a like on the video, and then come back here, and this is kind of my response to that video. Now, the first memory I want to get into is that of me trying to get hold of Golden Axe 2. Golden Axe 1 was one of my favourite games on the Sega Mega Drive, and it was right up there with your Streets of Rage, your Sonic 2s, and that sort of game. I completed it multiple times, did all the extent when you get to Death Adder's Palace, and it's like, this is not the true ending, you gotta do it again. Did all that. Absolutely loved Golden Axe 1, completed it multiple times, completed it with my cousin. So when Golden Axe 2 was due to be, was announced and released, I had to have it. It had to be one of them games I had. So this kind of sparked an absolute day of let's say chaos. So Golden Axe 2 here in Manchester, I couldn't get it, couldn't find it anywhere. All the stores had sold out, and I was getting really upset with it. Now, the thing is, when I was a kid, my nan, because I didn't really ask for much when I was a kid, my nan used to buy me pretty much anything that I did ask for. So Golden Axe 2 was on my radar to be in the game that I had to get. The only store that had it was the Toys R Us in Newcastle. Now, from Manchester to Newcastle, you're looking at about, what, 4 hour drive, depending on traffic. So we made the phone call in the morning to all the stores to find out which store, and the closest one was the Newcastle store. So we drove all the way to Newcastle, got there, went to the game aisle. They had the kiosk, the kiosk set up. The game that was currently on the kiosk was Streets of Rage 2, I think it was. But the box for Golden Axe 2 was on the shelf. Keep in mind this, the staff members already told us they've got Golden Axe in. They got Golden Axe in, so we've made the 3 hour drive. Got all 3 to 4 hour drive. Got all the way to Newcastle. Took the box up to the counter. Asked the colleague for the game. Said, yeah, we've got it. They went in the back. Wasn't Golden Axe 2. It was Golden Axe Warriors for the Master System. Now, luckily enough, I still had my Master System at that time, and it absolutely enraged my I like call her Nana, Mum. But yeah, it absolutely enraged my nan to the point where she started a fight with the store assistant and the store manager, demanding that she got petrol money back for coming all the way from Manchester to Newcastle. But in the end, yeah, they didn't have the Golden Axe 2 in stock. They only had Golden Axe Warriors for the Master System. The plus note for this was I ended up getting Golden Axe Warriors because I just wanted to play a new Golden Axe game. Never seen anything on the game before, and wasn't expecting it to be an RPG until I got into the car, looked at the back, and I was like, this doesn't look like gold. This is not Golden Axe. This looks weird. So the gold part at the end of the rainbow is, I wasn't disappointed. I mean, Golden Axe 2 is a phenomenal game, and arguably is better than Golden Axe 1. but Golden Axe Warriors is a phenomenal game, and it really, really surprised me because I'd already played through Legend of Zelda 1. I didn't like Legend of Zelda 2 on the NES, and really enjoyed Legend of Zelda 1 when I was a kid. And it gave me that vibe of the Legend of Zelda game, but now for the Master System. Better graphics, my opinion, better music, better gameplay. I'd like the dungeons that the Legend of Zelda had as well, but everything, in my opinion, in that game is just far superior to Legend of Zelda. So yeah, that's my first. That's my first story. This I won't say it's a nightmare because it ended up being a pretty good game. Pretty good day. I got a pretty good game out of it. Unfortunately, it never ended up owning Golden Axe 2 as a child until recently. Now I've obviously got a copy of it now. Fantastic game. But yeah, Golden Axe Warriors, incredible game, and I think it was that day for me as a kid ended up as a win for the store colleague, seeing a 60-year-old woman throwing punches at you for not having the right game because we've just drove 4 hours to the store. It didn't end well for her, but all in all, I got a great game out of it, and yeah, that was my first memory. So my next one is that of me trading in 3 of my favourite games on the Sega Saturn and ending up getting one of the worst games in video gaming history. Now, I'm not going to mention the game just yet, but I will tell you the games I got rid of. I got rid of Die Hard Art Trilogy, Croc, and Tomb Raider. These were 3 of my favourite games on the Sega Saturn, and the game I traded these in for I don't even want to mention it. Right. It was the Hulk. Now, over the years, the Hulk has brought out some incredible games. The Incredible Hulk on the Sega Master System and the Game Gear and the Mega Drive was a solid game. An absolutely incredible game. My opinion, the Master System version is the better one because there's more of a branching path as you make your way through the levels and stuff like that. The Mega Drive is kind of a A to B, fight a boss. But just the whole jumping into a game as the Hulk and just smashing robots to pieces was just fun. So yeah, my local game store had the new Hulk game in for the Sega Saturn. Didn't have the money at the time to buy it, so I had to do some trade-ins. And I traded in them 3 games: Tomb Raider, Croc, and Die Hard Arcade. Die Hard Trilogy wasn't an arcade, never had arcade. Well, that's a great game as well. Traded them in for the Hulk. Got home and could have cried. The Hulk on the Sega Saturn is an absolute abomination. If you guys have never played it, then you can count yourself lucky, to be fair, because there's a part of your brain now that won't be in kind of infused with that memory of playing the Hulk on the Saturn. It was just, it's just, there's nothing you can say about it that was good. Level design, mechanics, Hulk was so boring to play as. You didn't really fight many people. You went around punching barrels and punching doors. It was just not a good game in the slightest, and I was so sad that I'd got rid of 3 of the most epic games on the Saturn, especially Croc. Croc's one of my favourite games of all time, and it was I don't think I cried, but I really could have done. So it was, that was just an awful day in my memory, because the Hulk in magazines looked promising. It looked good. It looked the 3D style of the world looked cool. It actually showed enemies in magazines. It showed these silver and blue robots that you could smash into the floor. I think you probably fought them about 3 times through the entire game. The game was just shit. It's absolute shit. There's nothing I can say that's good about it in the slightest. So yeah, I was 3 games down. Well, 2 games down because they gained 1, but I wish I hadn't. I really wish I hadn't. Absolute awful memory. Awful memory. Nightmare. So yeah, it's luckily enough I've got them games back that I wanted. Not got Hulk. Will never get Hulk, no matter how cheap it gets. I think if I ever go through the point of collecting all the Sega Saturn games, there's probably 2 games in that library that I just won't touch, and that is the Hulk and the Crow. I did own the Crow as a kid, and I didn't like it then either. But yeah, it's just absolute a nightmare day that was for me to get a game that I'd look forward to, and ended up being the what it was. So now on to my last memory, which is the saddest, I think, of these memories because of the way the time it got. It kind of spanned over a period of like over a year, and the disappointment I had was heartbreaking, and that was my entire journey of getting my hands on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyper Stone Heist. Or not, should we say. Right, so let me set the picture for you. It's 1993. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is everywhere. Every kid of my age loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whether it be toys, stickers, magazines, cartoons, movies. Turtles was everywhere. So, obviously, video games followed. Now, there's been an abundance of Turtles games over the years, from the NES all the way up until modern day. But Hyperstone Heist is arguably probably one of my favourite ones of all time. So, let me take you back to the beginning. 1993. Hyperstone Heist is probably one of the biggest selling games on the Mega Drive. A couple of my friends had it. I wanted it. Needed it. So as we are approaching Christmas, unfortunately, because I'd already picked my games as my Christmas presents, again from my nan, I couldn't get hold of it. So throughout the years, I spent all my time playing that, going around to my friends playing it, going around to my cousin who had it at the time as well, playing it on his system. I needed this game. I had to have it for myself. So, comes Christmas, 1994. That's it. Oh, no, sorry. Was it Christmas or was it my birthday? It might have been my birthday. I had to have it. It was the top present I needed. So told my nan what I wanted, told her what to look out for. I think it was my birthday actually, and she said, "I've got your Turtles game, but you have to wait for your birthday to have it." That was it. My birthday was set. I didn't care what any other present was. I was getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist for my birthday. Any other present I got that day just didn't matter. So, unfortunately, I've not got a copy to show off because it's quite an expensive game to get hold of now. Unfortunately, I will get it at some point in time when pennies are a little bit better. But yeah. So comes my birthday. The whole build up, telling my friends, "Yeah, I finally got Turtles." Comes down in the morning. My presents are all laid out. Mum says, "Nan's on the way. We're gonna have a brew and that. She'll give you your presents. You can open your presents." She came in with a handful of presents, but there was one particular shaped present that I could not wait to open. Ripped it out of her hands. Jumped all over her. "Thanks, Nan. You've made my dreams come true. Thank you very much for my Turtles game." Ripped the packaging. I've never ripped packaging off a present so much in my entire life. As soon as I saw the cover, my heart sank. Wasn't Hyperstone Heist. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. She got the wrong game. Now, even to this day, unfortunately, my nan's no longer with me. She will never know that she got the wrong game. I never told her. Never told my mum. Pretended I was super excited with the game, but I wasn't. Inside, I was absolutely heartbroken that I didn't get my Hyperstone Heist. Probably will never get Hyperstone Heist now because I couldn't go come Christmas and go, oh yeah, Nan can have Hyperstone Heist for Christmas. Because in her eyes, I'd already had it. So I had to just stick with playing the game in other people's living rooms, and yeah, never managed to get hold of that game. And unfortunately still don't own it today. But yeah, Turtles Tournament Fighters, what can you say about it? Slow, sluggish, short, boring. Probably one of the worst Turtles games that's ever existed, I think, and I owned it. No fault of my own. I could say yeah, but I'll blame my nan for it, but she probably just walked into the store, saw the Turtles game, and she probably, because it was a newer release, so she thought Turtles would have moved to like a back catalogue. Hyperstone Heist wouldn't have been in the charts at that time, so she probably walked in, looked at the charts, saw the Turtle Tournament Fighters, grabbed it, took it to the counter and bought it. But yeah, never got Hyperstone Heist. Still feel bad. That'll be a memory that will never leave me. I love you, Nan. I love the effort you made, but it was the wrong game, and you ruined my birthday. So yeah, that was that one. So yeah, 3 memories. I have got some other ones, but with Sega Head's video, his memories were a lot of more pleasant memories, especially the one with like the Sonic and Knuckles he mentions in the video regarding seeing the poster in Woolworths for Sonic and Knuckles. And you was right. With the poster, it literally just showed the symbol, didn't say anything about it. We didn't know. We obviously knew the Sonic logo. We didn't know who the other character was. I remember seeing that poster myself. I actually remember as well thinking that Knuckles was a girl. I thought Sonic had now got a girlfriend. So yeah, Sonic and Knuckles, iconic game on the Mega Drive. But yeah, more iconic would have been Turtles Hyperstone Heist, but yeah, never got it. So there we go. So I did tell Sega Head I was going to respond to his video, and I got a counter question for him if he's willing to take me up on this. I want to know, Sega Head, if there is a time period, if there's a time within your Sega memories where you was as disappointed with something that you were so excited with at the same time. The game that you wanted, waited for, couldn't wait to play, saw in magazines, saw on posters, saw on TV, got it, took it home, cracked it in your system, and it just absolutely broke your heart. I want to know if there's any memories that that taints your childhood with disappointment. So yeah, there you go, guys. So this is a video that a different style of video I'm not normally used to doing, but I thought I'd get a few memories off my chest. If you, like I said, if you guys haven't checked out Sega Head, jump over to his channel, check out some of his content that's on there. He's such a fun guy, high energy, very unique character, and he does a lot of really high quality discussion videos on retro games. So yeah, guys, thanks for popping in. Thanks for listening to my, I won't say rant, but bit of a discussion, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.